Yes, on the day this releases, it would be my birthday on December 27th. I am turning 27 today, which is crazy to say out loud, but you know, it is what it is. This is the first year in what feels like forever that I have not been hit with the male existential dread of, oh my God, I'm a year older. What about my goals? What have I reached? What have I accomplished? Which, for the women out there, that's why your boyfriend or your husband or your brother doesn't like celebrating their birthday. That's the actual reason, is because they're drowning in self-wallow and self-pity as to what this milestone day for them actually means. But the first time I haven't really felt that way, and I figured out why this morning. Last year, because my birthday's so late in the year, and end of the year is usually a reflection period for everybody, add in the fact that I also get a year older at that time, it just quadruples for me as far as the reflection. And last year around this time, I was a month into content creation, and I was just sitting there thinking, I was like, all right, is this something I really want to do? If so, how seriously am I going to take this? And at that moment, I decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm doubling, tripling down, to which I did. This year, I released somewhere in the area of 400 videos, almost 500 videos, somewhere in that range. So after doing that and seeing the fruits of my labor from that, which have been fantastic, I still have much higher goals and aspirations and things I would like to do this year. Most notably of the things I would like to do this year is I would like to collaborate with more people. There's a reason I haven't been collaborating with people. Most notably, I used to have an interview podcast in 2020. The reason it stopped was when you have a show that relies on you interviewing someone, if you don't have an interview, you don't have a show. Now that I do this by myself, I don't have that problem. I know I'm going to show up for me. Where else I'm going to go? Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah, existential dread. So the reason I figured out I don't have that dread is because I know the path I'm on now. And I know that the path I'm on is not a short one. I know this is a marathon. Even when I was in college, I knew I had the deadline of, all right, I'm going to graduate by this year, and I'm going to go try and get my doctorate by this year, and I should be in this class by this, and I should have this GPA by that. This field, I kind of don't have that. And the people that I look at that are in positions that I want to be in one day, the Bill Simmons, Bomani Jones, Stephen A., Rich Eisen, those people, they're 30, maybe 40 years into their journey. I am 1 year into mine. So I can't even compare myself to my end goal yet, realistically. So that whole existential dread of when am I going to reach my end goal doesn't even really exist, which would sound daunting in theory, but honestly, it's kind of awesome. All I really have to worry about is putting one foot in front of the other and making the best shit possible for y'all, which hopefully y'all feel like I've done, because I've tried all I could for that. So the main two goals for 2024, as I wrap this up, and for year 27 going into year 28, I want to be able to say that I've already shown I could work hard. Making a video sometimes up to 4 every day is hard as fuck. But I want to show, more so for me, that I could work smart as well as work hard, so that I don't eventually burn myself the hell out. Like, if you ask me anything that happened between the week before the NBA play-in tournament and the NBA draft, anything outside of basketball that happened during that time, I have zero memory of because my whole focus, every fiber of my being was focused towards making basketball content at that time. Anything else that happened around that time, no memory at all. But being able to work smart and collaborating with others. As much as I love this solitary space I built for myself and I love this recording process I do want to start working with other people. So I'm gonna start putting myself out there and reaching out to others. And if you want to work with me, reach out to me. Let's collab. Let's make some good shit for 2024. Thank you so much for listening to the Kev BK Beloved Show. I have been Kev BK Beloved, and we'll see y'all next week.